Good morning, students. Welcome to online session of accountancy. In today's class, I am going to start that explanation of chapter 9th, that is ledger. Now, as we have earlier discussed that the business transaction are first of all entered in the books of original record. That is purchases book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, bills receivable book, bills payable book, cash book, journal proper, etc. Or we can say that transactions are first of all recorded in journal and thereafter it will be transferred or posted to the relevant account in the ledger. Now all the accounts when we will put together, that is called ledger. And as we all know that on the basis of modern classification of accounts, there are 5 kinds of accounts. First is assets account, second liability account, third capital account, fourth revenue account, and fifth is expenses account. So all these 5 accounts are open and the transactions are transferred from the journal to the ledger. Okay. Now this ledger is also called book of final entry. Why? Because all the transaction first we are recording in journal and then we are transferring it into ledger. There one definition it is given that book which contain in a summarized and classified form a permanent record of all transaction. So in this manner this is very important book of account. Why? Because on the basis of this ledger only trial balance will be drawn and from the trial balance financial statement will be prepared. This ledger is also called principal book of accounts. Now we'll discuss some features of ledger. First is ledger is a master record of all the accounts of the business. Why? Because in this ledger we will have all the kinds of accounts and all the transactions that we have recorded in the journal all will be posted in the ledger. Second is it is prepared from journal. So as we all know, first of all transaction will be recorded in journal and from there entries or the transaction will be posted to ledger. Third is ledger accounts show the current balance in all accounts. Now when we will make the ledger, it will have many different accounts and all the accounts there will be the balances and that balance will be considered as the current balance in that particular account. Fourth is trial balance and the final accounts are prepared from ledger accounts. So when trial balance will be prepared, all the amount of that particular account will be seen from the ledger. And for the preparation of final accounts, trial balance will be considered. Fifth, ledger account summarizes the effect of transaction upon assets, liabilities, capital, income and expenditure. Means all that modern approach we have studied. So on the basis of that there are 5 kinds of accounts. So this ledger it will show the effect of all that 5 kinds of accounts. Next is utilities of ledger. There are 4 utilities are given here. First is provides complete information of a particular account. So as we all know that from the journal all that transaction will be transferred to ledger. And in ledger there are many accounts and in a particular account the classification of the transaction will be done and that transaction of that particular account will be there at one place. So we can easily see and understand about the transaction under particular head. Second is information of incomes and expenses. So as we know that all the 5 kinds of accounts will be there in the ledger. So in this manner income and expenses ledgers are also there. Both are in separate account. So we can easily understand about the total income and total expenses of that particular firm. Third is the preparation of trial balance. Whenever this trial balance will be prepared, it will prepare to ensure arithmetical accuracy of the transactions. So, for preparation of this trial balance, ledger will be needed. Fourth is helpful in preparing final accounts. Now, whenever final accounts will be prepared, before that trial balance will be prepared, and trial balance will be prepared on the basis of ledger account. Now, what is the reason behind preparing final account? So, final accounts are prepared to know the profitability, how much profit that particular firm or business has earned, and to know the financial position of the business, means how much liabilities or the assets they are having in the business. Now we will understand about the format of the ledger account. So as you can see, there is one format it is given. It is having 8 columns there, and it is divided into 2. On left side we are having debit side, and right side we are having credit side. Likewise it will be prepared. So you can see there is an equal half. 4 columns at the left hand side, they are coming under debit, and 4 columns in our right hand side, that is coming under credit. So as a first at the left hand side 4 columns are there. First column will be for writing date of the transaction. Second column is for writing particulars. Particulars means name of that account will come. Now one thing we have to keep in mind, suppose we are making account here like wages account. So this wages account will never come here in debit particular column or credit particulars column. Okay. Take another example. If we are preparing cash account, so this cash account will not come in debit column or in credit column. Now after particulars column we are having journal folio number. Journal folio number means from which folio we have taken this transaction, that will be recorded. And the fourth column is amount of the transaction. Okay. Now same will be repeated for the credit side. Date for writing the date of transaction, particulars for writing name of the other account, journal folio for writing the journal number, folio number, and amount, that amount of the transaction will be recorded. Now posting the entries. Posting the entry means the process of transferring the transaction that we have recorded in journal to a ledger is called posting. In a simple words, we can say the process of transferring all the debits and all the credits from the journal to the ledger is called posting. Now it is very necessary because it summarizes all the transaction that is related to that particular account at one place, and it shows the transaction how change the account balance. Next is mechanics of posting. This we will understand with the help of one example here. Now here you can see simple entry it is given, journal is given. Now we will understand how to post that particular transaction from journal to ledger. First of all, we'll mark this is ledger, this is journal, and this is the ledger. In ledger we are having salaries account. So what is the mechanics of posting? First is, now we will understand about the posting of an account debited in a journal entry. Okay. So here as you are seeing journal entry, this is one entry, salaries account debit to bank account. So now presently we are understanding about how to write that account which has been debited. Means we are seeing about the salaries account, its date and amount. How this will be written in ledger. So first is that we have to identify the account to be debited in the ledger. After seeing this journal entry, we have to identify which account will be debited in the ledger. So debit it is written here. We can identify that salaries account has been debited. Second, so we will make account here. Under in ledger we will make salaries account. Second, we will, after identifying as it is written debited, so salaries account debit. So salaries account on debit side we will write the date as it is written 2020 March 6. Date we will write. Next is that we will write the name of account which has been credited in the respective entry in this particular column. So what has been credited here? To bank account has been credited. So same we will write here. Under particulars we will write to bank account. Then we will write the JF number, means journal folio number. After that we will write the amount. What amount it is written here? 15,000. We will write 15,000. Okay. Now we will see the posting of an account credited in journal entry. So first of all we will identify the account which has to be credited. See here, this account means bank account has been credited. So in bank account, so in bank account on credit side we will write by salaries. Here you can see. Okay, to bank it has been credited. We will make new account, that is bank account. As it has been credited, we will go to credit side of that account and here we will write by salary account likewise. Then journal folio number, and after that we will write the amount. Okay. Now once again I will explain this. Likewise we will have entry. Okay. We are having journal entry here. First we will identify the accounts which has been debited. So here we are having salaries account which has been debited here. Under ledger we will make salary account. Now how we will write that particulars? Salaries account debited. So salaries account debit side, write to bank account and its amount. Second, which account has been credited? We have to see here bank account has been credited. So we will make bank account. As it has been credited, we will go to bank account credit side and here we will write by salaries and its amount 15,000. One thing we have to keep in mind that wherever debit will be there, two word will be used, and credit side, here credited side it is given, by will be used. So as to it is written here, it will be easy to write in the salaries account. Simply what we have to do, identify the debit account and credit account, and then we have to post into ledger. Now understand with the help of the second, we are going to understand about posting of compound entries. Compound entry means when there is two or more accounts are debited or one or more accounts are credited. that is called the compound entry. So here we can see one journal entry is given. Entry is Sohan account debit 10,000 to bank account 9,600 to discount received 400. Now when this journal entry will be posted into ledger, different accounts or particular accounts will be opened. Here we can see. Let's understand is how we will post it. So which account has been debited here? Sohan account. Okay. So first of all in the ledger we will open Sohan account. As Sohan account has been debited, so in Sohan account we will go to debit side, and here we will write to bank account 9,600 to discount received account. Next is, now we have to see which account has been credited. So as it is compound entry, we are having two credited accounts here. First is bank account, another is discount received account. So first we will open bank account here. As bank account has been credited, so in bank account credit side we will write by Sohan, and amount we will see which has been written here in credited one. So amount we will write 9,600. Now after that we will make the third account, that is discount received account. As it has been credited, you can see. So in discount received account we will go to credit side. There we will write by Sohan, and amount which has been written in front of this discount receipt account, that we will write, that is 400. One example is just given here. This also I will explain how to post this. So as we can see, there are three entries are given. First entry is cash account debit to bad debts recovered account. So first of all we will identify the accounts which has to be debited and which has been credited there. So cash account has been debited. So cash account, on debit side we will write to bad debts recovered account. Second, in bad debts recovered account, as it has been credited, so we will go to credit hand side. There we will write by cash and amount 600. Then next entry is Mohan account debit to cash account to discount received account. So here we will open Mohan account. As it has been debited, so we will go to debit side. Here we will write to cash account to discount received account. So as we are having two accounts here, cash account and discount received, so we will make discount receive account. As it has been credited, we will go to credit side and we will write by Mohan. Now here we are seeing that cash account, it is coming second time. So there is no need of opening another cash account. As we have opened cash account, in same account we will write this or post this transaction. So we will see cash account. Here it is given cash account. We will go to credit side and here we will write by Mohan. In same manner we are having this last entry, salaries account to bank account. We will open salaries account here. As it has been debited, go to debit side, write to bank account and amount 800. Next, bank account has been credited, so we will open bank account. we will go to credit side. Here we will write by salaries account 800. Now we'll see how to post the opening entries. In the journal entries we have also studied this opening entry. Opening entry means that the last year's closing entry will be the opening entry for the current year. One example it is given. Illustration first, that many items are given here: cash in hand, sundry, debtors, stock of goods, land and building, sundry creditors. So first we will write the journal, and after that we will post into ledger. So as we all know that all the assets we will debit and all the liabilities will be credited. So here we can say cash, sundry debtor, stock, plant, land and building. All these are assets. So all these assets will be debited. Then we are having one liability here, sundry creditor. So sundry creditor will be credited. Now when we see the total of all the assets and this sundry creditor, there is the difference of amount. So that difference of amount will be considered as the capital. Or we can say when the excess of assets over liability is there, that is the proprietor's capital and it is credited to its capital account. Now we will post this journal, this entries in ledger. So first of all we are having cash account here. Cash account has been debited. So we will open cash account. On debit side we will write to balance brought down. Okay, why we are writing balance brought down? Because this is an opening entry. Amount we will write. Second is sundry debtors. So we will open sundry debtors account. We will go to left hand side, debit side. Here we will write to balance brought down 60,000. Likewise we will do for all the assets and liabilities. Next is stock account. We will go to left hand side. Here we will write to balance brought down, then amount. Plant account, we will go to left hand side, debit side. We will write to balance brought down 50,000. Land and building, it is also it has been debited. Go to debit side, write to balance brought down 1 lakh. Now two accounts are here that which has been credited. So we have to write on credit side. Sundry debtors account, credit side, we'll write to balance brought down. Capital account, on credit side, we'll write to balance brought down. Likewise, we will post all that accounts of opening entry into ledger. This much for today's class. Today we will understand about the next topics of this chapter. Thank you.